so severely that I was going to go home and go to bed. And yeah. So now I have to say this to remove how much it wounds me. I have to say with nonchalance, and I have to distance myself from these very vivid truths that I owe it to you and my children and my mom and my father to share. I always wonder, when you impregnated my mother, did the heroin infest your semen? Invade her egg like a demon? Is that what made me what I am today? As her egg, unsuspecting, assailed by wiggling tails, molesting, worming their way in, make the spark that became me? I didn't have to be. She had already broken up with you. After you called her into the bathroom one day, handed her a rubber hose, and asked her to tie you off. She moved away, went to college, but here you came, on your motorcycle with your leather jacket, handsome shy boy playing guitar. She opened her heart and her legs for you one more time. Catastrophe, a pregnancy. Forced to drop out and get married to a drug fiend. You took her sledding one day, 8 months pregnant, high on the horse. For those who don't know, that's a term for heroin they used to use back in the day. You gave her a shove, kicked her down the toboggan course, broke her water. She says she could have lost to me and she blamed you. That incident I could write off as her perception, but after I was born, your fist shattered her nose. You threw her down and kicked her ribs with your motorcycle boots. You left for days off doing biker stuff with boys while mom cared for your newborn daughter and also your mother as she died of cancer. Remember how your dad came over with old stale groceries from your dead mom's pantry and tried to trade them to my mother for sex? Mom said you got pretty mad about that. Too bad you couldn't beat your dad like you beat my mother, huh? She came home from the store one day. She was always terrified to leave me alone with you. As she unlocked the door, she heard a bang, wild laughter. Bang, bang, click, click, click. To her horror, she saw on the wall and ceiling bullet holes. The clicks let her enter before you could reload. The terror in her heart was not for herself. She could handle the abuse you would give. But if you crossed the room and went through a door and turned around, you would see. If you walked up with a Sharpie and connected the dots, you would have had to move my crib with my sleeping body, in order to do so, to see what design my daddy decorated my room with, using an unusual medium, bullets and a .45. I'm still alive, in spite of him. So the story begins. We made it out because you met a narc. Finally made a new start. I doubt Mom took me to prison to visit you like I did with my son. The same prison he ended up in. Did I curse him to that? Did my sitting in a prison waiting room clutching a newborn in a car seat infect my child with your toxic vibe? I know you don't remember one particular day when I called because you were not there. At the seedy motel in the Mission District, still using a switchboard phone in 1990. I stood in my kitchen with news to share. The man at the front desk answered, Mission Hotel. I made this part up. Don't ask, don't tell. That's not what he really said. When I spoke your name, the bark of his laugh made me jump, startling me. I made this man's day, for I gave him the chance to say, hey, don't you watch the news? He's in jail. He done killed a man. Oh, okay. I'm one of the only people on this planet who would have called that shitty hotel asking about you. Imagine the joy in that man's voice as he mocked me with the news. I stood there, phone in hand, trying to process. My feet were lead, my stomach was socked, my throat squeaked, as I stammered to this faceless man who, for all I knew my father better than I did. I said, Oh, okay. When you see him, could you please tell me he's a grandfather? The man hung up, still laughing, and meanwhile I stared at the phone in shock. Hung it back up on the wall and walked away to take care of my family. Turns out you and your lady were out walking one night. Since I know you only left the house to score, and the only women who would date you were whores. Her ex came up from behind with a pipe. You turned, and from your boot came a knife. You told me how surprised you were. It only took one jab, and the knife slid between his ribs into his heart, ending his life. Just like that. The twist is that this happened 5 hours south, and they incarcerated you in my backyard, making it too easy to visit you. As I carried him in his little rear-facing car seat, he could look up and see razor wire atop a fence as tall as the sky. Hear metal gates clang shut, the angry buzzers. Smells I can't remember, but can he? Is that how he ended up in that same prison 25 years later? To be continued.